What's up, everybody? It's me, V, and we are gonna go ahead and get started. We are on Act 4, the mental hospital. And I see Lee is already here, and hello, Akemi. Hold on, I gotta... Okay, sorry. I'm really excited because last week I got a second monitor so that I'm not using like some old-ass TV anymore. For my second screen, so I can actually see you guys. It's great. Everything's not in 240p anymore. Hop over to the live scene. And open up the stream manager preview. Boom. Okay. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, so we're at the mental hospital that our mother apparently checked into. Best I can find for a celebration. The important thing is that we try, okay? The hospital looked as big as the scale model, but this is huge. Oh, it looked big as a scale model, but this is huge. Hey, Rose! I see you're here. We are playing this game. It's a little spooky. I don't remember if you saw any of it. You're here for any of it. Okay. A broken bust of a founder or former director of this place. Look at this. My grandfather celebrated as a great architect, but nobody cared about him as a man. Ouch. Reception, clinic, therapy, MRI patient. What is the point of this sign if they are all the exact same direction? Hey, Nana! Like, they're all the same, they're going the same way. You need a sign at that point. Let's see here. I don't see anything else to look at. A new location and a new way to make me feel unwelcome again. Yeah, I hate revolving doors. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, I was always under the impression that I was gonna get my foot stuck in one. And it was just gonna drag me around and around, so I always hated going through them. Oh, the fan. No one to be seen or do the seeing, I suppose. The opposite would have been a surprise. Everything is too big in this place, more like a wind machine than a fan. Full of water, but no cups anywhere. I'm not thirsty, though. I can't even remember what thirst felt like. Sit and wait. There's always too much for the staff to do, not enough for the patients and visitors. Yeah. Okay, more like a fan, or more like a wind machine than a fan. I see there's a sprinkler up there. Was there a sprinkler in this room? I wonder if we're gonna have to do something with that. Like activating the sprinklers. But yeah, if you haven't seen this game before, if you are just tuning in, it's kind of a little creepy sort of story puzzle game. And we are currently going through a mental hospital. We've already been through our childhood home, the suburb where we grew up, and our grandparents' apartment building, where our dad's parents. So now we're here, exactly, creepy for spooky month. Anything scary popping up? No, we just started. Unless you mean in the previous chapters, in which case we had somebody trying to escape from a fridge. That whole creepy black and white sequence, in the basement of the apartment building. I don't know, this game is just like mildly unsettling at all times. I like it though. If you're really curious, I do have like the VODs uploaded to my like archive channel on YouTube. I believe it's linked in like the description or somewhere on my Twitch page. I really should just link those in the description so people can like actually find them. That could be a project for after the stream. And that's basically where we are now. Nothing creepy has happened yet so far. We're literally only in like the second room. Oh, there's a TV here. That's nice. In case of fire, but when you're done reading this leaflet, you're already half ash. Well, the idea is that you would read it before a fire happens, not when the fire is happening. Also, there's not really much to read here. It's literally a picture of a man going outside of a door. When humanity becomes extinct, aliens will be in awe of the amount of garbage we left behind. I got a cup, though. I didn't even realize that that was there. Full disclosure. Medical posters and leaflets. If you're waiting here, you probably read them 1,000 times. Okay, well, let's go back, actually, then. I don't want to click on the door yet. It might progress us. That does not look like water. Is it? It looks black. Closed. If it fits with the grandeur of this place, though, they won't just let anyone walk in. Okay, so my first instinct would be to like throw the cup of water on like the button and like short the door. Or an asylum creepy comes with the package. That's literally why like the name of this stream is There's Always a Mental Hospital. Like, horror games just can't resist their mental hospitals. I see, okay, this wire has gotta be something. Yeah, okay. Did I do it? That seems like a massive safety concern. Okay, I was gonna say, that seems like a massive safety concern if that just worked. It looked like it turned the fan on and off. Is there like anything I can click on the bust? Sterility makes for creepy atmospheres, liminal spaces, and such. That makes sense. Okay, so the fans are off now. That turned the fans off. I don't know what exactly that does for me, but maybe I can click on over here. Okay, just let me do that again. Can I like just throw the cup of water on this and see what happens? Nope. The cup of water's gotta do something, right? Let's turn the fans off. Did it turn the TV on or something? It did. That's our street, our house. What has happened? Why are the police at our house? My head is hurting so much it feels like it's breaking apart. Looks so unsafe. Touching it would be suicide. Do it. It won't let me do it. Okay, is this what we use the water on? Yeah. Oh. Oh, but that'll probably unlock the lock on the door. I gotta get out of here. The water hurts more than the smoke. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. That door slammed so hard, I swear the building trembled. Oh boy. Okay. We're back from something that looks vaguely normal to a disaster zone. Everything has just been left here, as if some burglars came, but nothing seems stolen, I think. Thought of those for security cams for a moment. I was wondering why this place had a security cam by your house. Left here like the biggest breadcrumb in the world. It's like some futuristic transport pod, but super small. Maybe people will get tiny in the future. My first instinct would be this is a cup for your urine, but okay. I guess you have more imagination than me, protagonist. Therapy, MRI, patients. Everything has just been left here. Okay, saw that. Let's go this way. What is that? Kind of broken pipe. Stuck, that's for— oh, am I gonna have to go around collecting urine sample bottles again? Stuck, that's for sure. Okay, so I have a feeling we're gonna need to like blow some water through this pipe to like dislodge it. I know it's made of stone, but it feels so soft, like a pillow. Okay, weird observation. Interact with it further? Nope. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to come back to this room. I'm sorry, Emily, I was trying to protect. Oh. Did anyone hear like some creepy startup in the background noise? Okay, who is Emily and why are you trying to protect? Did our dad murder it? Oh yeah. I don't think I mentioned this, but after the stream ended, my first— I don't want excuses, I want to get out of here. Am I Emily? At the end of last stream, after last stream finished, my new theory is that our dad murdered us on a camping trip. Is this a hospital or a reality show? Do you think that the moving logo ever hits a corner perfectly? That always bothered me on those like old screensavers, how the logo would never like actually hit like the exact corner. Did I mention that in the last stream? Sweet. Okay, sorry, I need to get my predictions down so that if they happen, I can look all smart. Is this a hospital or a reality show? Oh. Okay, looks like there's some kind of like number combination puzzle here. There's nothing I can do with that right now. I don't know anything. There hasn't been a lot to look at in these rooms unless I'm just missing something. That's pretty awesome, but a bit macabre if you ask me. But then nobody does. I absolutely pronounce that in my head as macabre. Pretty, but does it still work? Apparently, since it just played a note. Is this also gonna be a puzzle? Okay, too small for me, unfortunately. Okay, so I can't get back there, but maybe there's like an item we need to use. Wait a minute. Did these water pipes just— oh no, they go through the organ, whatever it's called. There's the tree. So somebody sat here all day pushing one button. What a job. I don't know, do they get to like read or something? Let's check it. Oh. Okay, so I think that we want it on the bottom pipe to be able to get the pee bottle out of the pipe. Too high, I can't reach it. We don't have any items, do we? Other than the pee bottle. Why do you need to move the pipe? Why don't you just build another connector? What? Okay, I don't think there's anything else to look at in this room. This isn't as big as I was expecting it to be. Oh, there's an MRI. I've seen this in a movie. They use it to look inside your head. It turns parts of the brain blue. Oh, hi. What? Did it just move me? Oh my god, it just moved me between rooms. You know how simple that'd be? Just push these buttons on it, but I know, right? Okay, okay. Is that the only thing I can do in here? Pretty old mechanism for a building this modern. Okay. I guess we'll go through the MRI. Are these my brain scans or my mom's? Does it show our trauma? Not quite. That's not quite how it works, but... I'm just not seeing a lot to interact with in these rooms. Are these pills? What for and why so many? You're in a mental hospital? Ma'am, what do you think they're for? How many people do you think are here? There's a light inside, so it's not broken, but nothing is happening. It needs something. Okay, looks like I'm just gonna call it a fuse. I don't know if that's what it's actually called. I need to open it here, but is it safe? I don't want to get sick, even if it's a hospital. Is this a hospital for, like, things other than, like, mental health? Because, like, you're not gonna catch anything. Unless you mean, like, if one of the people here has, like, some kind of, like, actual, like, transmissible disease. But, like... Yeah, you're not gonna catch... You're not gonna catch mental illness like that. That's not how it works. As empty and dark as I feel. Okay. So don't go down the hole in the ground, I guess. Still got 2 rooms to look at. Right, I have to click on the MRI machine. You don't seem to be the brightest. I'll cut us some slack since I think we're dead, but yeah. Girlfriend just doesn't seem to have it all together sometimes. Empty. I hope this place isn't infested with vampires or hungry bats. Like, what? Why is it outside? Almost lifelike, which makes it way more creepy too. Oh god, do we have to fill it with something? It's connected to the statue. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like kind of poking in the statue's thigh there. Okay, now what's the central room? Okay. What a strange edifice, like a Russian doll inside a larger one. Is this where the patients had therapy then? This looks like a fucking terrifying therapy room. Okay, like, wasn't there another blood bag in the other room? There was another blood bag. We need to discuss this therapist's setup though. Okay, first of all, that chair looks uncomfortable. Second of all, the couch, like, what is this? Like, the 1800s Freud? And then why is there, like, a projector screen in here? That's so distracting from your therapy. There's supposed to be, like, no distractions. Okay. Fine, I'm over it. Like a model of a church. There's a name written here. That's Mom. Why didn't I know about this? When were you here? Didn't you get... in part 1, we got the letter from them, didn't we? 510. Patient number 510. Okay. So many pills. Did they help you, Mom? Did they bring you some peace and balance, at least? Anything on the back? That's kind of settling. Okay. Oh, I see a projector slide. I don't think this was used for movie nights. Oops. Okay, it's a Rorschach test. Kinda looks like a uterus to me. Looks like cultish and brainwashing is out, right? Like, I don't know any modern day therapist who would have an office like this unless they were like a bad therapist. Do they still use this test? If you see a cat, you're sane. If you see a dead cat, you're a psychopath. It doesn't quite work like that, main protagonist, but I can see why you would think it would work like that. They do actually still use Rorschach tests, but the validity of them is very much up in the air, shall we say. And a lot of the scoring is like very subjective in nature, so it's really it's not most people's preferred method of psychological assessment. There are better projective tests out there, but don't mind me. Just knowing something about this. But yeah, I kind of see a uterus here, or maybe like a deer skull with some horns. I don't know. Post in the chat what you see in the Rorschaching plot. So how do we leave? It's so hard to read. My mother reduced to a set of notes. A lot of therapists don't take notes while you're in there either. I mean, some do, but... Wait, no, how did I... No, you saw, there was like a whole map in here. This is just one room of it. Is there a door behind the projector screen or something? Okay, I don't think we can do anything else in there for the moment. So let's see what we have. We have a thingy and we have this. We can use this with the computer. Wherever that went. Here. She was patient 505 or something, right? $510. I was close. 510. These drawings are mine. She didn't throw them away. They must have meant a lot to you then, Mom. Oh god, the padded room is so retro. I feel so empty, like there's nothing left inside me. I want to go home to just start over. Can I, please? Oh. 208, 301, 403, and 510. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of that. What are you doing? Your criticism gives me life. Thank you, Nana. OMC, we are not starting this game over. That'd be kind of interesting if there was like a new game plus function where you could get different results now that you know like what's happening. The walls are covered with padded material. They say it's to protect the patients, but I think it's mostly so as to not hear them cry. Okay. There's nothing I can like do to like look at that further. It just lets me use the keypad. Okay, so let's go 301. How many rooms are there? Is the whole world being ground down in need of help now? Well, there's at least 510 of them. Not 510, but there's probably at least 10 per floor and 5 floors. So like at least 50, right? Okay, and 403. Nothing happened. Is that not a 4? 403. Oh, and I just noticed that the 1 in the 510 is underlined. I wonder what that means. Okay, 403 didn't work. Let's go back to 510. Why doesn't 403 work? Oh, it does work. It just doesn't have anything new to say. Why is 301 and 403 the same room? I'm kind of curious. Does 218 do anything for me? No, okay. Okay, so I don't know if that gave me any new puzzle solving material. What if 301 isn't right? Maybe. I don't really know. Did our mom kill our dad? Hi, Dante! Are you here to help with the stream? You were a big fraidy cat last week and you ran away and you didn't help with the stream at all. Yeah. You were a big fraidy cat last week and you didn't want to help. Maybe 311. Maybe we should try 311 or something? No. That's definitely a 3. If you can hear noises, it's Dante clawing the back of my chair now. Why is the 510... Why is the 1 in 510 like double underline? Whatever, we can come back to it. There's gotta be something else. I noticed a slide as well on Mom's hospital room 4. Oh, what? What? Oh, that works. Okay. Huh. You think the numbers had something to do with this? 208, 301, 403, and 510. Huh. So my first instinct is that this has something to do with the organ because there's 4 switches and there's 4 numbers. Right? Are you sure it's not 801? You can look. Nope, nothing comes up. It's definitely a 3. I don't know any other way to read that. I was wondering if 501 might do something. Oh, 501 did something. Why did 501 do something? Okay. Why did 501 do something? But wait, isn't 501 the same as 208? Oh, no, never mind. Huh. I can't get to these. Yeah, no, 501 gives us something. It gives us something different. So maybe that was signaling like, hey, switch the 1 and the 0, but then if it's 208, 301, 403, and 510, but what does that mean? What does that do for me? That's a weird toilet. There's no seat. I see like a slide for the projector like in mom's room next to the numbers. See it down there next to the pill bottle, next to the 5? Okay, what if I like... Will 150 get me anything? No. But 105. 105 gets me something. Those are some very poorly made bars. You could slip right through those each. So 501 and 105 get me something. Or yeah. Yeah, 501 and 105 get me something. I do like 015? 051. Okay, I'm gonna come back to this. I actually have no idea. There was a bag of blood around here somewhere, right? 150? I think I tried 150. In this, I can't reach it though. It's too high up. I cut it, but I don't have anything to cut with. Did this do anything? Oh, from here they control these tubes, the blood veins of this building. Oh, okay. Hold on, I didn't see that before. Maybe we can do something with this. So that's connected to that. And then this ends here. God, why do I have a feeling I'm gonna like put some, like a blood bag here? And then it's gonna like, he's gonna like spit blood into this pipe or something. Okay. It's gotta be something with this organ. There's gotta be something here. What do I have? Number 5. They call the pipes the blood vein of the building, so you might be onto something. Yeah, except I don't know how to get the blood bag down. I just noticed. Does this kind of look like this? Does this look like an ink blot, maybe, to you? I think there's more on the walls. This room definitely connects to other rooms, I just don't know how. Can I turn this off? Spooky music, yeah. This has gotta mean something. What does this mean? Let's take a picture of that too. Like this has gotta do something, right? They wouldn't just show us this for no reason. Is there like a room that has that, like a symbol like that or something? Can I take the cloth off of you, sir? I think this leads to patience, but this doesn't go anywhere. Stolen. I don't see anything else to interact with here. Some kind of broken pipe. Empty. If like... Go back through the MRI. It won't let me interact with this. It's really hard to know what you can interact with in this MRI room because I don't want to like keep going back and forth between. Woof! What's the matter, Jasmine? Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. I think the dog needs something. What's on the chair? Which chair? Tell me and I'll read it when I get back. Come on, Jasmine. Come on. Come on. Okay, she just needed me to open the door for her. Because even though Dante opened it when he came down, because he's a smart cat and he knows how to do that, it was apparently not wide enough for her to get through. Okay, which chair am I looking at? One in the MRI room? Cats have liquid bodies. It was a pretty- I could have fit through it. Pretty wide opening. Can I, like, go into the hole? Right. They don't want to get diseased by touching whatever that is. What does it need? Can I use... Probably dumb, but... Can I use this? No, okay. Can I use this? Oops. I hit the wrong button. Nope, can't use that. Can't use it on that. I use it on this. Nope, okay. Back through the MRI. So that moves the pipe. They're like a... Interesting. Can I use the bottle on the blood bag? No? Can I use it here? My next thought would be to, like, take it from the source of the IV. But I don't see where to go there, so never mind. Can I use it on those? Oh, I can. Okay, so that's what we do with the blood vials. Okay, so if we figure out the right pipe to push it through, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But there's more than one. Oh? Okay. Kind of feels like back where we started, but I'll take it. It's progress. This one looks like it has writing on it, though. It has something inside of it. Oh, it looks like the thing. The thing for the MRI. Or not the thing, you know what I mean. In the MRI room. That was a total guess, which one I put it through, by the way. I did not think that was going to work. I can't pass through here carrying metal, it says. Okay, I got it. Then we put it like that. And we want to move it up here. I think we want to put it in the second from the right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you don't want to go into an MRI with metal, just... in case you were curious, that's not a good idea for you. I mean, it's literally like a giant magnet. Okay, so can I use that on this? No, okay. Use it on this? What a funny little thing, like an old computer chip or something electronic at least. Oh, do I get the bottle back? Okay. So the bottle's still gonna be needed for something. Do this first. Oh. It's 3 letters. It's gotta be something to do with the things we saw, right? Yeah? Where did my photos go? We do not have a weapon yet, Akemi. My first instinct would be 510. Oh. My mom took these pills for years. What effect did they have on her body, on her brain? Did they help her? Hope so. Can I input another one? What happens if I put in... It won't let me put in anything else. So I guess 510 was the answer. Hi, Dante. Are you gonna walk over my computer? Honey, you need to get down. Sweetie, sweetheart. Please. Stop stepping on my computer. Thank you. You wanna sit in the chair with me? You can sit in the chair with me. Come on. Come on. You wanna jump down? That was... Yeah, it won't let me put in the numbers for the other rooms. Sorry. The cat decided that not only was he going to walk over my computer, he was just gonna stand there. And apparently what he really wanted to do was just like come around the corner, which he could have done perfectly well on the floor, but I guess that's less fun. Everything's still okay. Okay. Yeah, it won't let me put in any numbers other than 510. So. Oh, we can open the pill bottle though. There's a slide. 214. 214 is written on the slide. Can I put 214 into the computer? Nope, okay. Back to the therapy dungeon. Okay, I swear to God, that looks even more like a deer skull to me now. Maybe like an elk. Something about October and elk. Do I get the same dialogue? They still use this test? Yeah, okay. Do I have both of the slides in there at the same time? I didn't take the other one back out. Huh. Okay, else do these pipes lead? Maybe the more slides we find, the more complete the picture becomes. I have a feeling that's what's happening, and I have a feeling that we're gonna get like something like this on the back of this. Okay. This... God, this is so hard to read. Okay, it's the bottom one. Go back. Let's try putting this into here. I did not get the blood bag, but I have a feeling this is gonna do something. Yeah. New room. Fuck Emily, I guess. I think we're Emily. Just from the way she reacted to seeing that. Is this a hospital or a reality show? Oh. Do we get the same pictures? We do. Okay. We're gonna leave that for now. So many rooms, so many patients, so much sadness, but hope too, if getting well. Yeah, maybe that's what they need all the medication for, Emily. Maybe you shouldn't be so judgmental about that. Oh boy, I know there's nobody here, nobody anywhere, but I still feel them. There's stories recorded in the walls and in the stones. It's an interesting way to do marking room numbers. Can I go in? In a room this empty and cold, how are you supposed to get better? It doesn't seem right. Real hospitals aren't like this. Well, at least she acknowledges that real mental hospital. I mean, I'm sure some mental hospitals somewhere look like this. I haven't been to every single mental hospital, but I don't know. In my experience, it's all like a giant common room where the only game they have to play is Scrabble, but it's in Spanish for some reason, and half the pieces are missing. Okay. Oh, spooky music. Let's see here. I don't see anything in... Am I gonna be able to go into every one of these? Like a lot. I wonder if reading the numbers upside down is gonna do something for us. Maybe we have to find the rooms we saw earlier. Yeah, I know. I figured that's what we were doing. I'm looking in all of them just in case. I think 105 appeared on the monitor. So maybe like 105 is where we need to go. Maybe that's what the monitor over there is for, so you can like check without having to go all the way back to the other computer. I don't see anything to do in 105. not to complain, but if they're not gonna let us do anything in these rooms, I'd almost rather they just not let us go inside of them. I'm guessing there's gonna be like 10 on each floor, maybe? Gotta turn it around. In case. Kind of interesting that they put a curtain in front of the toilet. Like, who else is in here with you to keep private from? Are you guys seeing anything? I'm not seeing anything. I've been noticing that the game has gotten like way more black and white this area though. Yeah, okay, so there's 10 rooms, and then there's, like, an elevator. Okay. I don't see anything to interact with in here other than the buttons. How deep does this place go? Like the tallest skyscraper built upside down. Oh, it's a basement level. Oh, duh, that wasn't 105. That was room 5. Okay, obviously there would be nothing in there. Floor -1. I'm like half expecting to like come into one of these rooms and there's just like a dead body in the bed. This is interesting. This one doesn't have a toilet. Oh no, there it is. Never. Sorry, I know. There's probably nothing in these ones, but what if there is? You know? I don't want to miss anything. But this is where I came from. Why are there windows? How are there windows underground? Okay, so this is one of the rooms we saw on the tapes. 105. And I don't see anything to interact with in here. Oh, I didn't want to go back in. I do notice that they have some of the same, like, floor artifacts. Some of the rooms had tree roots coming through them, so it being underground makes more sense now. But there's also windows coming through. Like, how are you looking out the window? Okay, you know what? I'm sick of checking every single room. I think we're just gonna go to the ones that we saw in the tapes. I say as I go into another room. Oh my god, I'm a disaster. It's fine. Is there gonna be another computer at the end of this hall? There is. Anything for me to inspect other than the computer? Not that I can see. Okay, well, let's try going to 208 for next. I don't really need to check that since I kind of have it all written down, but I took a picture. Okay, 208. This tree keeps following me like a loyal dog, or maybe it's waiting for the right moment to attack me. Maybe our mom murdered her dad. I see that there's a hole going through the ground. The ladder. Don't see interact with them here. Let's go out the door. So 208 took us to 308. Is there is it blocked off or something? Why do we need to do that? Weird, okay. I don't really get it, but maybe it'll make sense in a little bit. Let's go to 301 next. 301 takes me down again? Into 401. I assume. And then it was 403. Which will take us down into 503. And then 503, we want to go to 510, right? Was this your room, Mom? So small. Is that why our house felt too big and scary? These aren't old drawings. I just saw them in my room. Being there also feels like years ago now. Old drawings. So many pills. Too many for one person. You could... Oh no, Mom. 4 out of 4. Oh, that wasn't too... Why, Mom? Was my being gone? Was it my being gone that made you feel so bad? It feels like we're both victims. Victims of what? Hello? Did you check 105? I did check 105. Oh god, I just noticed, sorry. Okay, I guess that's all there was to do there. Can I go back? I can go back down. I don't know why there were all those ladders. That seemed a little weird. There's nothing in those rooms to find as far as I can tell. Elevator doesn't want to go farther, never a good sign. -2. Oh, okay, that's why we needed the ladders. So we have 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4, and 4 out of 4, but we don't have 3 out of 4. So I'm guessing that we need to do another pipe trick. Which I think the other pipe led to this guy. This one. Right? Oh, that'll be how we knock the blood bag down. Okay, so we need the bottom pipe in here. And the bottom pipe, so we need to go with the last one. I don't see how that cut it, but okay. I'm also kind of surprised the blood bag didn't like fucking burst open or something. Take this just in case. And take the blood bag. I'm not a doctor, but this is some foul looking blood, like there's grit inside. Ew. Okay, no, wait, no, that's the room I wanted. Go back. Can I use it? Ugh, what's gonna happen? Ugh, I don't like that. Okay. Oh, he has a slide in his eye. Think. Are you done? A photo, but too small to see. Pick it up. Do I have to knock? Okay, I have a feeling I have to knock it out with the thing. Okay. So we need to flip this. And then this. I think. And then I think it was the second one from the right. Probably, I don't know. I guess if it doesn't work, we can always run back and try again. Ooh. What is the mechanism with the blood bag, though? You mean the stand? Like the IV stand it's sitting on? Pick this up again? I can. Now the creepy stat. Oh, I have no idea. I don't want to know. Okay, we got all the slides. I think. Probably. Statues come alive. No. No thanks. Okay. Yeah, there we go. This whole building is about to collapse. Great job, Grandpa. Did Grandpa design the building? Or are we just, like, taunting him with his worst failures? It's a kind of a dick move, Emily. I mean, your grandpa seems like a real shitty person, but... Were they just dumped here? The patients nobody came to collect? Oh, are there bodies? There's bodies. Oh god, we're in the sewers. So cold, like melted snow. jumped here. Whatever this does, I hope it gets us out of here, Mom. Okay. Lowered the water level. I don't know if that's useful to me. Yeah, there's a door. Okay. Also a boat? Made from wood from a garden fence. There's still wet paint on it. As if I'm starting to catch up with the person who made up everything around here. Okay. We always gotta visit the mortuary. I don't want to know what's in there. It's bodies. I don't want to know what's in there. It's bodies. I don't know. It's bodies. I don't know what you think would be in there. Okay. Well, I don't know what you want me to do in this room then if I can't look at anything. I see there's numbers written on it. No, Mom. When did this happen? Where are you? Where is everyone? More black sludge. Oh, I think the last level mentioned that he did design it? That makes sense. Act 5, the forest, a few minutes before. I hope this river leads me to the end of this place. This place feels familiar and safe. I think this is where I need to be. I'm not doing anything, by the way, it's just going. This is where I would go camping with my dad, together by the fire, looking up at the stars. Mom wouldn't stop buying me books. She wanted me to stay home close to her, escape into other worlds, not go into the woods. He always wanted to know everything about my classmates, what secrets they told me. Okay. Dad a serial killer? I'm here at the center of this small universe, and I understand. Do I have control again? Okay. Is the time mentioned at the start of each level in relation to when we died? Because I think the last level was a week later and this one's a few minutes before. I have no idea, actually. I'd have to go back and look again. Okay. I'm debating if I want to do this right now, because we've been going for about an hour. I really want to see the end of this, but at the same time, I'm like wondering how long it's gonna take. Can't remember the last time I ate. I can't remember what food tastes like. Even my backpack is here with all my stuff in it. Outside is meaningless now. I need to be here inside. Memories of our camping trips. There were some good times, but I need to travel alone now. Does our treehouse have running water? That's so cool. The constellations, my eternal companions. At least they're the same. Oh, we're gonna have to do another constellation. Cool. I just thought living in a treehouse, like with all the amenities, would be so sweet. Okay. All of the books Mom gave me are here waiting for me like they knew I would return one day. Is the screen shrinking as we go through this? Looks like mine, only older. Have I been wandering for years in this place already? Okay, let's look at another constellation puzzle. Feels like home now, surrounded by my mess. I think the familiar imprint of him lingers, but it is gone. Wait, what? What? Is this what he left me, my own little treehouse? Never seen something like this, only read about it in fairy tales. You never seen a wood-burning stove? My telescope, it feels so fragile and old. That's my room, or am I in my room now? Am I looking at something that doesn't exist anymore? Okay, we got one of those. Take a picture. Anything else to look at? Locked, but I know I need to go there. Okay, what did we have? What was the name of this thing? Yeah, I just want to look at it. Aquarius. Okay, that's just the only one. Apparently there's another one somewhere. So we have Aquarius and what? I don't have any inventory. Oh, is this a constellation? This has got to be it. Here. Did Dad trap us in a treehouse like Grandpa trapped him in the basement? I hope not. That sounds depressing. Okay, let's see here. So it's kind of looks like there's like a triangle involved. Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. This key looks ancient. All this time, I just wanted to disappear into this bed. Now I'm home and ready to close my eyes. Is that it? Credits? Okay. I kind of wish I had like looked around the room a little bit more. I hope there wasn't anything else to look at or interact with. Yeah, that was pretty abrupt. I'm wondering if there's gonna be something here after the credits. I'm glad I finished it today instead of saving it. Yeah, I don't know. This feels like one of those theory bait games where they want you to like kind of like try and figure out the ending on your own based on the clues. My guess is, okay, I'd have to look again at the timings on each of the acts. But I have a feeling that Dad took us out into the woods and like murdered us. And then Mom like kind of like spiraled and like killed herself or something like that. That makes sense to me, because didn't the mental hospital said like a week after or something, right? But this is like minutes before. And dad is definitely like got some like serial killer vibes going with the whole like murdering birds shit. He said a year after. Okay. Yeah, I'd have to look. At it again. Netherlands. Dutch word, Dutch Foundation for Literature. Oh yeah, I think this was actually written by like an actual author. Like an acclaimed author. Yeah, I get the feeling that we're dead and Dad killed us and then Mom went off the deep end. That's what I'm getting from this. Oh, okay. And we're just back to the home screen. Can I load anything? Treehouse. That explains why this game is the second language is Dutch. Okay, I want to see something real quick. If I start this... Am I awake? Doesn't feel like... Yeah, okay. I want to see what it says. When you first start up Act 1. A moment after. Huh. Okay. It looks like the room, yeah. I don't know what exactly is going on there. Maybe somebody on the internet has figured it out for us. Hold on. Hold on, let me go to the webs. Okay, when I Google it, it says The Almost Gone tells the tragic story of a family broken by multi-generational abuse. The protagonist, the child of the family, reflects on their upbringing, their parents, and beyond. But across 5 unique chapters, the game should take you no longer than a single session to complete. Well... Okay, this article is just getting mad that it has like kind of a non-ending. Our goal is to get Emily to the treehouse. Spoilers. I have to admit, Chapter 5 of the game isn't really a chapter. Instead, it's an epilogue where the player character lies down in the bed in the treehouse, just saying they want to sleep. Cut to end credits. What I and several people watching the stream said, yeah. Then I started I didn't start ranting over the credits. I don't think it's a bad ending. I think it's a quiet one. I've been tracking the lore, finding all of the details, detective work. Emily's father and grandfather are architects. Her grandfather designed a building that collapsed, leading to lawsuits and letters from angry survivors and deceased loved ones. He and her grandmother would lock up her dad as a child in the basement with prepared lunches. As a result, when her grandfather became deathly ill, Emily's dad refused to visit him, even when he needed oxygen tanks to survive. Yep. Her mother abused alcohol and was on antidepressants. She later was committed to a hospital that Emily recalls visiting. Emily finds out that her mother received MRIs as well as hundreds of pills, and that the doctors were able to see into her room using computers. A morgue has a report on her mother implying the worst. I didn't see the report. What? There was a report? Emily has an unknown condition, probably anxiety or depression. It was so bad that it apparently frustrated her parents. Her dad tried to cheer her up by building a treehouse, a place where she could go to escape from the world. The treehouse was her safe space. I was under the impression, based on what Emily was talking about, that the treehouse was never actually built. It was more of a metaphorical sort of a... but okay. A great accident happened in her neighborhood, implied to be a police car crashing into a tree. Several neighbors lost a child while another lost a dog, and the tragedy shook everyone. This inference, since we never really get an answer. Ultimately, we get no answers about if Emily is the player character, who they are, what the problem is, if it gets resolved. Is Emily dead? Did we wake her from a coma? Is she going into the afterlife? Has she changed as a person? What about her dad? Is he okay with losing his wife and child? There are no answers, and as a result, there is no resolution. You can't just give players a bunch of puzzle pieces and then refuse to show them the whole. It's disappointing. It makes the player rage. I mean, okay, I understand that there's merit to having, like, clear and explicit conclusions to your things, but, like, I don't think there's any problem with leaving something kind of ambiguous. You don't need to be spoon-fed everything, article writer on themedium.com. Oh, let's go to the Steam discussions. Don't do that. Make a post with your theory on Tumblr, I guess. Sorry, I'm like reading through the Steam discussions to see if we have like a decent explanation in here that I like vibe with. Oh god. You remember how the dad, like, made animal bones into keys? I wonder if that, like, was because his, like, dad used to lock him in the basement, so he made himself keys to get out. Oh, that's upsetting. Maybe? What is your thoughts? saying maybe in response. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were gonna be like maybe and then theory. Okay, people are definitely agreeing that Emily is probably dead. I'm glad we're all on the same page with that one. Yeah, my thought is that the dad may have killed Emily in the treehouse. Everything goes back to there, and it seems like that's where you fall into bed and embrace death. I think it can actually, yeah, see, my thought is like the mom is like, knows that the dad is fucking shady. The comment at the start of Act 5 when you're going down the river where Emily is like, Dad used to like ask me about my classmates and want to know all of their secrets was really like weird. That was like some child serial killer behavior. Oh, got like a 5 stages of grief sort of a parallel in here. Oh, not for a bit. Yeah, no, there was like at the start of Act 5 when you're like on the boat going down the river and she's like, oh, this is where I used to go camping with my dad. Oh, this is like the bookstore my mom used to take me to because she wanted me to like stay home with her. And then like there's like a scene that looks like a classroom and she's like, oh, like, you know, he would always ask about my classmates' secrets and things and like want to know all about my classmates, and that struck me as a little bit odd. So okay, somebody wrote down what the acts start with. So Act 1 starts with a moment after. Act 2 starts with an hour after. Act 3 starts with 30 years before. And Act 4 starts with 1 year after. And Act 5 starts with a few minutes before. So I have a feeling it's like when you're in the forest, like Act 5 is like right before she dies. I'm going with the theory that the dad killed her. This is my tentative theory on the game. Oh, hi Dante. Dante does not want his tummy pet while I talk. My tentative theory. The timeline goes Act 4, Act 5, Act 1, Act 2. Sorry, the timeline goes Act 3, Act 5, Act 1, 2, and then Act 4. So I have a feeling that Emily went on a camping trip with her dad where she was murdered by her dad. Possibly because the dad found out that the mom was looking to divorce him and take Emily with her. Because sometimes people go a little bit crazy when it comes to custody battles. And then, so he took her on a camping trip and he murdered her. Don't know if the mom was aware that he knew that she was gonna ask for a divorce or not. If she would have let her go if she knew, I don't know. The mom was already kind of depressed, but like she was like functional. She was like living at home. She was like working through it with medication and whatnot. And then after she's murdered, you're at the house, and I think you're kind of looking at it from like the perspective of like, you know, it's almost like the you know how it is when something big happens, but like you don't know it yet and everything just seems normal for a second. like the calm before the storm. I feel like that's what Act 1 is supposed to represent. It's like almost like the environment before you realize something is wrong. And then Act 2 is an hour after. So I'm thinking the police have been called and the whole neighborhood is like in disarray because they're looking for this child who is like possibly been murdered. And then Act 3 is like backstory, going back into the dad. And then Act 4 is 1 year after, which is the mom trying to cope with her daughter's murder, but then she can't, you know? Yeah, like the moments before mom finds out we're dead, yeah. Yeah, and then the hospital is, you know, her failing to cope with the murder and then ultimately dying herself. So that's my theory. Depressing? Yeah, depressing. Or were we the dead child in Act 2? Maybe. I was thinking that the dead child in Act 2 was somebody that our dad murdered. Like, he like, murdered one of the childhood kids. I don't know how serial killer our dad was in this game, but... Anyways, so that's my theory. And I think it's interesting how when you restart the game, it loops back around to being like a few moments after, which you know is like after she goes to bed, so a few minutes after she goes to bed in the treehouse. So it kind of loops back around, I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call the stream here. I'm gonna have to find something else to play for the rest of October now because this actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. So yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. I don't know what we're gonna play next week because I kind of want to keep the spooky theme going, but I don't actually have any other spooky games to play right now. So, Five Nights at Freddy's, Jesus Christ. Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Anyways, I stream every Saturday around 3 p.m. Eastern, so if you do not already follow me and you would like to be alerted to the next time I stream, go ahead and follow me. And hopefully I will see y'all next week for God only knows what we're doing. Peace.